Hi everyone, my name is Veronica, and in this video I'd love to share some thoughts on what the real threat of the elephant in the room means to me. So it's been said, and research shows, that about 95% of our day is spent in this subconscious programming state of being. So we're operating in this sort of automatic mode, going through the motions of our day. You know, one of the analogies that's often used is that sensation of when you're in the car and you're driving somewhere and then you get to your destination and all of a sudden you're like, I can't really remember how I got here. So in that automatic mode of operating, you know, we're making essentially the same choices, the same actions, the same behaviors that we did yesterday to tomorrow, unless we become more conscious in our choices and our actions and our behaviours. And so what I feel in terms of the elephant in the room is that we often find ourselves in our work situations in this sort of automatic mode. And we may find ourselves in group settings where there has been a way in which we have been together in the past. We create these patterns of behaviours together. And when the elephant arises at different times, which is a very natural part of change and growth, but when the elephant arises, our subconscious programming will kick in to interpret that and react to it in the same way that we usually have, unless we intervene for ourselves and we actively commit to new choices and actions. And in that automatic reaction, the elephant in the room is symbolic of the unknown. It's often a moment in time that is uncomfortable and awkward, and it feels like something is being withheld, so there can be a strong emotional reaction to it, and it can feel like we physiologically kick into a state of survival. You know, it's the threat of the unspoken that kicks us into this state of protection, and it's the fight or flight response. And so in that moment, in a subconscious way, we will go through all of that in an instant and choose to remain protected or safe in that moment, which might be the choice to ignore the elephant and just continue. Let's continue as we are and get to the end of that particular experience and, and go on our way. What I feel happens is that underneath the choice to stay safe and comfortable in that one moment is a build-up of the choices to avoid. And that literally, like watching things being shoved under the carpet or under the rug, is that will build up over time. And as that builds up over time, it will impact our ability to be able to have honest, robust, genuinely collaborative and innovative discussions and sharing of ideas, and the ability to release the uncertainty that we held in that moment when the elephant was there with us, you know, that can often be filled with deep fear. And so that fear and that anxiety and the emotions that sit there are all building under this rug or carpet. And so, you know, we hear of the reference to, you know, it's a toxic environment. You know, the culture is so negative, or it's just so, I think toxic is the only word that really comes to mind for me at the moment. But I really feel that level of choice at the moment of what we do when we feel that we are in a moment of uncertainty is part of how we create the culture, the positive culture, the growth culture, the ability to really embrace the opportunities that the elephant actually provides us. So I wish you a magical workday every day. Thank you.